Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
To the unidentified Ocean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Ocean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Ocean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
It's something I'll never get used to. But tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
So you were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Roger that. We'll look for our way home.
You guys are looking throughout the war, leading our country even further into ruin.
ID'd as Ocean forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood.
Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Locked on.
Houston, Fields Run, friendly hello in front. I'm a patriot, my duty is calling. Nice work, Leos 2. That's a confirmed kill. You are a true patriot.
It's Erusian.
They are responding aggressively.
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Longcaster. They've opened up a path for us.
Strider 1, alien gun
The more the merrier. We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes.
Which faction is the head of our organization? We need to know at once.
We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
The use of drones makes war more palatable. Why don't people realize this? Somebody take out those alloy planes behind us.
Locked on, Bandit.
target acquired.
Wait. The General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General LaBarge are the real patriots. Onward! Missile, break!
There's a vehicle up ahead. It's gonna ask us to pay a toll. Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go.
Archive all the orders that we've shot when the communication networks come back online.
There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals.
Breaking! I need to evade!
Signs of the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
Nice work. That takes care of that one. We're heading for the highway. Thanks to you, we got out of paying that toll.
This is AWACS Argus. Those who can hear us are our allies. Your new orders are to dispose of Eduard Labarth. The Ocean Army officer with him is an imposter.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Gruner Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the radicals. There was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans. They actually went to war, though the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkan technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ACE pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. For those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Gruner Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
There are rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians.
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
My plane is icing up.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Fire smokes. 3 strikes apart.
Those 3 strikes. I heard scratches on the tail means that it's part of the penal unit. All rebels will be taken down.
I'm hit. Get this guy off my back. Fire on that vehicle.
The VIP is taking fire. This vehicle stopped.
Hit. Target's still alive.
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
I'm in position. Keep mine.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 19er Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah. Don't they know nowhere is safe? Better listen meeting with the commander.
Cease fire with the Ocean aircraft. General's orders.
Unseen forces at landfill number 7. This is
Our
AWACS
captain's fault
Argus.
has led to another power struggle with the Erusian military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit?
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
Taking fire! Take care of them! I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks.
Weapon
caused friendly fire incidents among Ocean forces. There are even rumors of penal units turning on their former allies.
Missile launched.
If a drone is acting suspiciously, shoot it down. Missile incoming, strike! Shoot down any aircraft that approach us! What are you thinking? Those guys shooting up there, aren't they both Ocean?
Strider 2, Fox 2.
Taking fire from a friendly drone. They got a friendly!
What did that hit?
They don't respond, shoot them down!
How are we supposed to tell the difference? There are enemies everywhere.
Missile away.
We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belkin technology than just wave. IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Ocean fighters. And then to assassinate Harley, putting the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belkin technology only brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Russia is responsible for Harley's assassination.
You talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Take out Eddie in autonomous mode.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day.
Fine. This general's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
Strider 1, you're taking fire. ID is Ocean military.
How'd you last long, Caster? We've been briefed and we're here to help. Okay, locker quiet, firing.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for a better time.
Nice. Glad to see the Oceans attacking the radicals.
We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Officers from countries annexed by Arusha have taken multiple groups and declared independence.
Don't worry, I'll let anybody through after you.
Almost at the rendezvous. In the rear to the others.
Understood. The radicals truly believe boosting drone productions will make up for our losses. They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osea quickly. We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too.
Who do we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way. Missile away, full way on. This is the Arusha News Network.
Okay, let's go. We're getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. It should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians.
We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you. We did not attack the civilian liaison.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait! Unknown's attacking the girl's plane!
Alma, hold on tight.
Lancaster, permission to engage!
Negative.
What?
It could be Ocean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp. Right, I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
How dare you interfere? I'm here to deal with that traitor.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Careful, those guys are good. I think it's clear, but I don't think it's going to get big shot too. I managed to catch a glimpse of the three strikers. They hurt you. See a fighter, just so long, it's headed my way.
Don't miss. Aim carefully.
Evading missile.
Mine.
Missile.
No good.
Missile.
Shit. Launching missile.
They're in my way.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
I'm on my target's tail.
Breaking away. Missile closing on me. Escaping combat.
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... The drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping that.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Ocean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
Can't afford the MQ-89 launch. Our commands are overridden. We'll be accessing it remotely. What is behind this?
Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
To build something else entirely.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
This way! No. The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Clever.
on.
Fox 2. Target is in machine gun range. Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
Enemy on your back. Locked on bandit.
5 bandits remaining.
Damn it. They don't have the drive they need. It's not enough to be fully functional.
4 bandits left.
There has to be a time that should not function. But when?
Target was not struck.
They're after the data, aren't they?
3 bandits to go. Strider 1, missile launched.
Call warning.
Two bandits left. Show them what you got. Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
Punch 2.
One bandit to go.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. The General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Ocean's army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Were you sent by the General's staff? No, we'd like you to send missiles! I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting us.
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being already. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Ocean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Ocean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guards' dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
"You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness."
Just what did you see here?
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Forbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want to do.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs.
They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. It's what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own.
Please, we need help.
Wagtail is on the Osean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Longcaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger. ID complete.
We're under attack!
Strata 1, target acquired. us on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
They're on the run?
We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety. Do me a favor, Lancaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can. Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusian streams are starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on. Shit.
Count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly! There's more over here. The body ship is going to be part of the fight. With that, they're all lined up. No, they're not too bad. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here. Even know what I think about it. Half of Erusian bastard. He's a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Go with us. Can you see the enemy APC from there? It's crazy. We have the photograph. I'll check it. Just give us another 30 minutes. And then say we want to release the problem area. Our guys even took out the enemy air support. What do we do now? Get in the tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
Numbers of duty. We just need to buy some time. Into the bay until operation feeding time.
Thanks, but will we make it in time?
A landing ship is waiting for you.
Right, relieve the wounded. This will guarantee us a one-way ticket to hell. Pretty sure we're there already.
Where's our freedom away from the mass driver?
It's the Ocean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
We'll be firing at each other.
This is AWACS Lancaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirm! The info is from an allied AWACS. Hold your fire! Roger. But what are we supposed to believe? Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
We're down to less than half our vehicle. This isn't looking good. We need help. Bring Leaster. Get in the landing craft. Many thanks, Lancaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
I count 12 dead bodies here. Upper middle class. Police force nearby so they know the researchers and their families. Most likely, they're involved with Delta.
Destroyed. Strider 1, missile launched. ID complete.
Get the wounded out of here, hurry! If you let them through, we're as good as dead!
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Try to save your ammo. Lure him in and then fire at once. I'm on his back.
Strider 1, target destroyed. Strider 1, Fox 2. All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
We're outnumbered. Heavy losses. We can't even run. The enemy will shoot us But they're running on fumes and low on ammo.
Missile. Missile.
Let me slide in on that tail.
Missile.
The Erusian ground forces show no sign of letting up. We're taking heavy damage.
Stall warning.
Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase out the bogies! There's no way they're ours! Almost there. Commence operation no return! These are unguided. Stay on course.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Visual.
Enemy has
Like
a
an
beacon.
eagle.
Missile. Missile.
Grim 2, Fox 2.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Missile.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Missile.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Missile. Missile.
Don't aim. We're doing strategic bombing.
Missile launched.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy on your back.
Missile. Missile.
Launch control, this is Flight Leader. All systems ready. We are go for launch.
Beat on you.
Launch control. The enemy is clear. Confirm launch readiness. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Meeting Time. Launch control. Roger that.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Strider 3, launching missile.
Ram 2, on my target's tail.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Landing. Attack succeeded. Ram 2, on my
Missile.
target.
Missile. Missile.
Only half the bombers remain. Can't let even one get away.
Enemy on your back.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Hang in there. This battle isn't over.
We're outnumbered and we'll be surrounded.
Missile. Missile.
Chaff and flares are running low.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
This is Ram 7, I'm behind my target.
In gun range.
Missile.
All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
Missile.
We did it.
Continue with your mission.
Contact with superiors to do whatever they want. Damn it! Don't let them in. Check them away.
Should be enemy position. Good job. The artillery fire sent a number on my hearing.
Stall warning.
Target acquired.
Stall warning.
Behind the enemy.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile.
Rendezvous? We don't even know where we are!
That's our tank missile. Hit that heavy armor at the front line. Don't stop.
In gun range.
We're moving out. Leave the dead behind. We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly.
An explosion inside! Continue the countdown. The enemy's not stupid. We're up in the supply ship. Do the countdown! There's still one arsenal bird left. If we can fill it full of bombs, then Erusia will have a fighting chance. Use cameras to track the supply ship.
Cyclones 2. Fox 2.
Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. We think we're done for.
Hey you, dumbass with the scratches on his tail. You hear me? I need you to help some people. There's a group of refugees surrounded by Erusian tanks right here. Needless to say, their future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is this?
Me.
Lancaster, she's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
That voice. Figures don't breed eggs or count.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
We have a bit of intel for you. We'll share it if you can help us refugees.
Count me in.
That's right.
Echo 13, all hostiles are down.
Understood. This is our last chance. We'll see how far we can go.
We've destroyed all of the targets. All bogies should be ID'd now. Mission complete. Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I'd do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she?
Some kid, sir. If he was taking this to the enemy's doorstep, not me. Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass? Here! Attack right here!
Lancaster, we confirmed the location of the flare.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Good job! The enemy tanks are toast. I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Everyone knows this is no other reason.
Missile. Missile.
Locked on.
Missile. Missile.
That takes care of them. No civilian casualties? Nice going. Do you hear the singing?
Beginning terminal countdown. Pressure stable. Cooling system is on.
Lancaster, a promise is a promise. Here's the intel. I heard it from an Erusian soldier that defected. The supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
But can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck.
Missile.
Releasing safety.
Missile. Missile.
10,
Missile.
9, 8,
Missile.
7, 6,
Missile.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch. 1, 2, 3. The mass driver is accelerating.
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the Arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the Arsenal bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it. 3 minutes to the enemy's air defense network.
Missile.
Expecting this to be easy if all they can do is fly fast.
Missile.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar.
Missile.
You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
If we let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it.
The supply ship's in the clouds. We can't find it.
These guys continue pursuit of the supply ship.
Fox 2.
They're faster than I expected.
You're low on special weapons.
Victory is ours as long as the supply ship gets away.
Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down.
Which one first?
We'll try to follow after the supply ships. Stick close to trigger.
Missile.
We've recalculated the remaining time. 60 seconds remain.
Alright, let's move in behind them and take them down.
Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. This thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Erusian military.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her, and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
Stall warning.
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him. Now, Tyler Island is in a state of complete anarchy. Isn't safe either. The faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.